Frequent flyers, flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyers back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. And if you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome. And today we have an unboxing from Amazon. We're going to get right to it. I got the bat knife on deck. So we have the NXOne glow stunt drone. Looks different. So let's get this thing open. So this one looks different. Some of my favorite colors on here. And this transmitter just says awesome to me, because I had another drone, I think it was called the Atoy X or something like that, and it had a transmitter that looked very similar to this one, and it flew awesome. So hopefully this one is made by that same manufacturer. Wow, and they gave us batteries underneath here for the transmitter and for the drone. And we also have spare props here and a charger for the battery that goes into the drone. And we also have a little screwdriver in here. Instructions manual is here. So they're giving us everything that we need to get started with this drone. You get 2 batteries actually for the drone. Check it out. 2 batteries for the drone, and we get a pack of 3 AAAs for the transmitter. So we can fire this thing right up and go. So let's look at this. So this has a JST connection on here, and let's plug it up and see what it looks like. Why not? It's a glow drone. You want to see what the lights look like. Sheesh. A little weird trying to get the battery inside the battery bay. I think we got it. There we go. Had to mash it in there. And there we go with the colors there. Let's try to fire up this transmitter here. That's the quick eject. Quick eject for the screwdriver there. So let's get these batteries in there. Stick these batteries in here real quick so we can get going with it. Sheesh, I didn't mean to turn it on. Okay, so the battery must be, what's it trying to do? Is it trying to flip? Yeah, it was trying to flip on us. I'm scared to press this button to make it take off right here. But you guys see that this thing looks like it's going to be awesome as a night flyer, as most glow drones are. Hopefully it's a nice flyer. And so I'm back out here at the park, and I brought this drone out here. Now I have a few things to note about this drone. A few things that I didn't like, unfortunately. With testing it indoors, I found that this guy seems to lose a lot of altitude when you're applying yaw for some reason. If you're in one spot and you're applying yaw, it goes down fairly quickly. And so I didn't like that about it. I think that's about it. It seems like it flies a little heavy as far as yaw is concerned. Whenever you're trying to do hard turns or anything like that, it goes down, and so that's not a good sign. I wanted to bring it outdoors to see if it flies better outdoors. Hopefully it does. Sometimes these quads, when you're flying them forward, they tend to stay in the air a little better when you're flying them forward and doing maneuvers. But sometimes they don't. But I just brought this guy out here to check it out. Battery's fully charged up. Again, it comes with 2 batteries. and I have batteries in the transmitter. So let's get this guy going out here. I don't like to test range with these little drones that have altitude holes, because they could fly away. When you lose reception of them, the wind could take them away. So let's get this guy up in the air, up and down. Binds it. We have an auto takeoff button here. It seems to work pretty well indoors, and it's working out here. So it's holding its altitude there. Check it out. So not bad with that. We're on low rates. Let's look at the yaw. Slow yaw on low rates. Side flying on low rates. You just lost a little altitude on the side flying there. It was flying forward. Check it out. Flying backwards. Okay, so let's go to the higher speed. This is the yaw. So pretty decent yaw, not too bad for a glow drone anyhow. In second rate. Side flying here. Some forward flight here. Losing a little altitude, y'all. I don't like that. To go backwards flight. Let's see. We're in the third rate. Now this is where I had most of the problem with the yaw. Let's look at yaw. Oh, so it's staying in place. Yaw is pretty quick, but it is losing altitude when you stop. Let's see it again. I stopped. Okay, so it didn't lose altitude too much. Side flying. Loses a little altitude with that. Oh yeah, so it's flying heavy still. Still the same thing. I can press up and then get it back in the air by just pressing up. And so yeah, this guy flies heavy. Check it out. It loses altitude a lot when you're doing maneuvers or whatnot. So let's try flip while we're early in the battery. Okay, so the flip wasn't too bad. It does cheater flips it better because it loses altitude. Okay, so let's fly it around a little bit. Oh man, it's losing altitude. So you can't fly this guy fast at all. I don't think this one is a good one, guys. I'm gonna have to give this one a thumbs down because you can't fly forward with it. You know, you have to be very careful with this little drone. It starts to lose altitude. It is flashing. Maybe the cold, it has something. No, the cold, I'm not gonna give it that excuse of the cold because it's not really that cold out here. And this was doing the same thing indoors. And so yeah, it's going down, but the battery is low though. It does have some lighting effects and all, but you can't really show those things off when the battery's dying because the lights are flashing anyway. And so, and yeah, and it just loses altitude too much. So I'm just gonna bring this guy down and land it. Unfortunately, I gotta give this one a thumbs down, y'all. Let's see if the auto land button works well. I hit the auto land. It's going down. You can control it, steer it. And so, yeah, this little guy has altitude problems with its altitude hold. It goes down whenever you're flying it forward or whatever, and you stop, it suffers from vortex ring state. And so this guy just isn't a good flyer, isn't all that great. I'll have a link in description in case for whatever reason you still want to purchase this thing, but I'm giving it a thumbs down. So not a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.